Hello there everyone, and welcome back to more Battle Brothers. Alas, my campaign is at an end, but with me unlocking the DLC now, there is possibility for some new stuff here, and I already have a few ideas of what I want to do. Since multiple times, no one really wanted to join my cause of being a prosperous band of brothers, or mercenary company no less, I decided I'm going to have to do it myself, goddammit. I'm going with of course, the difficult origin in the Lone Wolf, and we're going to try and see how we can make this work. Although I will be honest, I have been fiddling around with trying to find a mod that would actually remove this restriction of only 12 men in my roster. And sadly, that at least my first attempt did not work. I'm going to have to play around with it some more, see if I can increase that. Although at the end of the day, we may very well not get to the point where I have 12 men to worry about, if this is as difficult as they are proclaiming. I took a little bit of time though to learn the nuances, the mechanics of the game a little bit better, and hopefully we can advance forward. Since I now know what exactly those stars mean, how to get the most out of them, with leveling up, I have a good idea of some of the generic perks to kind of go for, among many other things. So the champion decree is going to be issued this stream. It remains to be seen how far and wide the decree is going to be heard though. But that's the plan. We will stick with the medium and veteran type stuff, since I don't know if the expert difficulty is just more, masochistic kind of setup. Am I even using the right word? Probably not. But either way, I don't know if this is just more for punishment or actually more adjusted. Since the last thing I would hate for higher difficulties is to just increase their stats, among other things. Which is why I really hate things like, Crusader Kings I don't think has much of a difficulty, but I'm trying to play a lot of other 4X games where all they really do is boost the damn resource gains of all the factions to ridiculous degrees, just so that way it makes up for them being stupid and doing very questionable things. Time will tell if I want to go that route, but let's have some fun here, and hopefully, at the very least I can survive. I'm not planning on doing the quote-unquote true Lone Wolf setup. I am going to try and recruit some members. It's just a question, though, on what would be the ideal gear for such a small number, a company with such small numbers, because even my starting cash is really bad in comparison to at least the other origin I did. With that said, here is our origin story. You walk the stands of a jousting arena. Moldy fruits and vegetables litter the floor. Dry blood freckles the seats, and silence fills the air. When you sit, the wood of the place seems to groan in unison, as though discomfited by the haunt of a rare visitor. Hello there. This is vanilla at the moment. I am looking and doing some mods at some point, since I was playing around with the idea of removing the Lone Wolf restriction of only 12 units. Hello there, Walker. Welcome to the stream there, buddy. This is gonna go badly, but let's see how we do. Now, I lost my train of thought. In your hands is a note. Looking for hardy men. Knowledge of the sword preferred, but all welcomed. It is an old note, its purpose long since served. But what draws your eyes, the price offered to the task. More crowns than you could muster in 5 tournaments. If this is the coin to be earned, then to hell with the joust and the sparring. But you're not one to suit up for some other captain's orders. With all you've earned over the years, you imagine you could start your own mercenary band just fine. Don't worry. If anything, the one thing I love most about the Lone Wolf origin is it's the closest I'm going to get to my Mountain Blade experience. Because I have not even touched Mountain Blade 2. I really want that to be completed and finished before I even consider buying it. Since I enjoyed Mountain Blade 1, and that's basically how it starts off. Although, the big difference here, of course, is we have a beefed up elite soldier who's already got good gear and good stats. And I don't even think in Mountain Blade it's actually possible for your character to die, where in this case, if my character dies with the player character trait, the campaign is simply over. but apparently I have Death Wish. This does change maybe some of the thought process I have with my morale and maybe increasing my resolve. Although it doesn't really help if I lose friendly characters, I guess. Don't worry, Lord Walker, maybe I'll hire you as one of my brothers. Although, with the cash I have now, you'll probably be a commoner or a peddler, which I don't think you're a fan of. But with that said, I have brushed up a little bit on some of the key traits. Was it, at least for Lone Wolf students, really good? But of course, this is more of a long-term thing, and I seriously doubt it's going to be beneficial for this first run, maybe, until I get a feel for it. And Gifted is another one, but kind of the opposite effect where it's more short-term. It gives me a free level in stats, which can be really damn important for staying alive. If you want to change the roster size, yeah, I briefly tried one mod that I found quickly, since I don't know how exactly easy it is to get mods all set up. And sadly that did not work, among other things, but it is something I'm going to dip my toe into. It's just not a big issue right now, because I don't expect to get that far, unless things go incredibly well. Remains to be seen, but Gifted, I guess, is kind of the opposite of Student, where it's going to give me a free level, it's going to help me with my early game, and Student, if I do get to level 10, is just going to negate slightly the penalties of Gifted by giving me a free perk. I don't know about the third one. I hear a lot about Fortified Mind, but with me having Death Wish, is this all that useful? Since it's going to be, my morale is not going to be hindered nearly as much, at least when I'm taking hits, I suppose. Otherwise, I am trying to figure out what I want. Probably Brawny seems like the go-to, but I don't think there's a tier 3 that speaks out, from what I can recall. Executioner's one. Steel Brow apparently is not all that interesting, despite me liking the appeal when I was first experimenting with this. Oh, you can farm Potions of Oblivion. Yeah, I heard there was a potion that allows you to reset perks, which would be interesting. But yeah, I wonder how that would work with Gifted, since I technically already benefit from my level up. That's what I'm curious about, but I am a little uncertain about Brawny, since I am going to be slow in general. It feels like I should get it, but I don't know what else would be good. Nothing that's tier 2 comes to mind anyway. So I think I'll take Brawny. It just, nothing really comes to mind otherwise, besides maybe Fortified Mind, but again, that seems like its value is slightly mitigated by Death Wish at the moment. Yeah, the problem with dodge is I am suffering a lot of fatigue already. And because of my limited amount of fatigue, my initiative is already crap. That's the problem there, since initiative, from what I understand, gets heavily mitigated the more fatigue I have built up. And with that said, I learned what these stars do, which basically increases the max value, which sadly my melee attack is only +3. I would have liked that as +4. Since I think 2 stars for like my melee defense is always going to be +3, and 3 stars there's an increased chance to get that the stat boosted by an additional 1. Whereas if I had no stars, this melee defense would probably be 1 to 3, as opposed to always +3 with the 2 stars. Let's see. I might... I'm trying to remember, is it possible to get +5 on Resolve? I'm really tempted to get this with the high roll, since I think there is a sweet spot to the amount of Resolve I want. Although it kind of contradicts what I said earlier, to be fair. I just don't know how much fatigue's going to be a factor here, but I have 3 more levels. Okay, I'm definitely taking the +5 due to a high roll there, +4 on the melee attack. So that's straightforward. Now +5 on fatigue. Sadly, low roll there, and not taking that. And I think we have one more. One more. Now +5, I like it. Now low roll on the melee attack though, but that seems decent on the fatigue boost. Yeah, the switch skill, the rotation, I think honestly that would be better for my other brothers to have, as opposed to him. And speaking of which, I joked about it in Discord. If none of you lot will actually want to join me on my cause, then I'm goddamn gonna do it myself, god damn it. And it's gonna go horribly, I will admit that. Otherwise, I do have the DLC at least. We are in the north and I am a little bit weary of fighting barbarians just because I don't know what to expect there. I would like to be more in the mainland down south. Which means... Yeah, sadly, I don't think I have much of a choice unless I want to go through the wilderness, which, from what I understand, is kind of random the scaling and difficulty of wilderness encounters. And because of that, I probably want to stay on the road or at least stick with mission objectives. Unless I have a comfortable amount of battle brothers. Actually, maybe I could get a mission down south and that would justify me going that way first. Otherwise, I want cheap fodder. The fact that Ernux can't sire children is probably a secondary concern for a mercenary company. It might hurt morale a bit. I might take you, but it is an honest question on how can I gear you. I think I want at least 2 people to have shields to kind of serve as my support, and I definitely want to try and get spears. If not swords, because of the accuracy bonuses they give me. I did take a look at a lot of this stuff, but ideally I'd rather them be damaged to make them a little more affordable. And before I decide anything, what's down south? I am actually okay going south here. It may be a dead end, but if I can get a mission or 2, that might help feed my early gold and give me some time to build up my roster. It's just, again, who do I want to get? I definitely need to get 1 or 2 people. I just sadly don't have good choice of gear here. 1 damage shield, which discounts the price a bit. And they are very likely going to die unless I can get really good vantage point in whatever the battles might be. Ooh, and he's very pricey, which I don't think I want to do with him. I'm pretty certain his morale might be pretty bad. If you live long enough. Oh, he's the liar too. I'm just eager to see what kind of crazy events we might get with him, but if he doesn't live that long, I don't have to worry about his daily wages, do I now? But I got the 2 there. I'm gonna go down to that town and see if I can get more, but I do need to at least get them something. I want shields and you have crap. And what's your stats like too? Not that it really matters, I'm giving you shields regardless, but you're definitely decent. And I guess I buy 1 more shield. I am very weary of buying the spear though, due to the cost. I don't even think I'm going to use shield wall all that much, so a buckler could be good. I really want to get the spear, but this cheaper stuff can be repaired. That'll help. And now I just need to find a weapon of some kind for my other guy. Oh, well, he already has a weapon. Maybe not a good weapon, but he has a weapon. And then we'll head down south. And actually, there is no mission here, right? Yeah, I can't get it. I definitely already am tight on cash, but the one benefit at least is my own character doesn't care about daily wages. So it should be okay in that regard, if nothing else. You were a spearman in college, huh? Oh yeah, that sounds like the story of Lord Walker's life. That explains so much. Also, speaking of which, where the hell are you, you coward? You were supposed to join us for a Conquest of Elysium game. Unless, of course, you just didn't feel it, then I suppose I can forgive you. Laurelian and Fege have to carry for you. Unless you were allied with Burgerman, which I can't honestly remember. Well, we made it here safely. We got plenty of contracts, so I think it's safe to say I'm going to be staying here a while. Well, I'm glad you enjoy Elysium, although sadly I don't think there's much left of your Baron faction, alas, but Fege and Laurelian have been, unfortunately, stuck with having to control 2 factions by themselves, so maybe they could use some support, if your Baron team is even alive, that is still. Now, anything cheap and affordable? Not really. A hood here would be decent to avoid random headshot, but I should be okay on the cash in all honesty. Yeah. Can I afford one more though? Hello there, Black Templar? Yes, we can. Do we want a cripple in the party? It would be self-explanatory what we use them for. Alright, you are decent. You were deceived, huh? Deceived by who, I wonder? Now, to avoid, I do want to give you some gear because I seriously doubt it's going to go well for morale if people just die within the first turn or two. And he does have a dagger, which I don't know how useful that is. Sadly, no swords and definitely no cheap spears. Only thing, if they can stay alive, then they're worth the mission or two, at least. And 118 gold, not gonna chance that. And I already got a knife. Even though it's not very appealing, what about armor? Armor 30, 10, you could use an upgrade, both of them could use a decent upgrade. And the idea is I hopefully just repair some of this stuff quickly. With how cheap they are. It will burn all my spare resources though. Yeah, I can only get one piece though. Let's just hope it counts. And I think I'd rather keep you alive a little bit longer, if only slightly. And you will fight for your life, you will fight for your food, if you were going to stay in this party. Now, let's have a quick look at these contracts. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. A dog is snoring at the feet of Altor the Elder. He leans forward to gently pet the hound behind its ears. I hear you have a nose for finding people, sellsword. For solving problems. I don't know where exactly you heard this, because I was in the arena ever since today. Let's see, you nod. It is true after all. I kind of disagree to a vague extent, but we'll go with it. Good. Good. I have a task for you. A simple one. Something of a great value to me has been stolen by my demonic statuette. I need you to track down those who stole it, kill them obviously, and then bring back the item. What is it worth to you? Well, 300 crowns is a good start. Can we get more? 320. And hopefully, if I can survive this first battle without serious injuries, that could be really good. We are going to the wilderness though. And we already know they're going south. Going up into the mountains. I'm just wondering, would this be fast or would the auto path actually take me that way or not? Or through the woods? Because going in the mountains is definitely terrifying, but it could give me an amazing vantage point when I reach them. I just don't know where the heck they are. What the heck? Southeast. Well, this is going to be quite the journey, isn't it? I hope there's not some weird hackery going on here where they were able to just jump over a mountain quite literally. Because I'm going to have a while to chase them down. And I don't have to worry about nighttime so much. And with that said, my gear is recovered. Is it? Repaired? And I don't know if this is the group that actually keeps on moving, which means I'm going to have a terrible time chasing them. But being in the mountains also kind of means I should be okay. Chase them. And I'm curious, how would this affect morale, if any? If constantly... Okay, there we are. 7 thieves. I think I want to fight them in the mountains. Because I like the option of being able to use high ground to my advantage. Since I don't think I'm going to go to them. You catch a group of brigands lugging the employee's property around. They seem shocked that you have found them here, and no time is wasted trying to parley. They arm themselves and you order the champions to create a charge. So we're going to play defensive, we're going to have them come to us, and hopefully I have I forgot to adjust the positioning, but That should not be a huge issue since I'll have a turn or two to get positioned. I just gotta be mindful. Let's see, I want to assume they can't get up on this point from the right. It does. So if I go here, only one, maybe only two of them could potentially attack me. Just a question on who is the... Well, I think I want my champion to sit here. Then he can just fight one or two, take a few hits. Which I do have to be careful of how that's going to damage my armor. But I should be able to get over here in the next turn or two safely. Because they're not going to reach me. I do have to be careful. Well, they don't have any shields, so I don't have to worry about them pushing me. Well, except for him, and even then, I'm relatively safe from falling off the ledge. Now, my guys get to go again. There is more elevation here, which is kind of nice. Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out where would be the best place to go, because you don't really have the armor. You hang back. And you hopefully should be okay there, and then... Oh, are they trying to take the long way around? Is there actually a long way around? There is. So we're going to have to see how they move in that case. Because then I could just cut them off. Okay, they're all down there, which I should be... Ooh, that I was not expecting for the life of me. And I can go down, that will give me elevation. I am likely to get swarmed. But I like the possibilities here if I can hit two of them. I'm gonna have to learn how to use these, because I can hit two of them. 77% chance. It will hurt my fatigue a lot. Double hit, but no kills, the big thing. Now let's see. He should only be able to attack me once, which should be decent here. And that protects my flank. May not mean much, but it'll help protect them. And I want you in the high ground. You're just probably not best equipped for that. Unless I could stun you. Sadly, it was a miss. Whew. Not much, but if they burn their turn doing that some more, I'll be okay. But dang it. He's gonna get surrounded in a moment. Which means I'm probably gonna have to go down there and have him burn a lot of their movement. Sadly missed, even with the high ground. Headgear did its thing. Now you die. Ooh, that was brutal. Miss. Even with the high ground advantage. I cannot attack you. But I don't want to give him a free attack either. Because if I go in here, he attacks me twice, simply put. Okay, that pays off there. Yeah, this can go badly since I didn't get enough damage that I wanted there. And they're just as terrifying as they could be. Because I'm fighting a lot of separate battles here and not having a good opportunity to focus them down. And that had to hit the shield, dang it. I don't even think I need to do that shield wall, but we'll go with it. Ooh, missed that bash. Missed it twice. Is it because he can't fall onto the boulder? Yeah, that might have been why, dang it. That is unfortunate. Now, can you do work? Can you do it? Didn't do much, but buys time. Yep, he might not live in a moment. And I gotta somehow get in a good spot to hit them. Can we do it again? Well, that's amusing. It's not perfect, because now this is not a good vantage point for me. I didn't realize there was more of this slope here for him to just go around. And yeah, even with the high ground, not really hitting their head very well. And you are probably dead. Decent hit there, but not much else going for you. That will give me enough for an attack there. Missed a 95%. That was brutal. Wait, let's see. I probably want to do this because better damage, I think, and he has no armor now. Oh, completely ignores armor. So never mind, I don't want that. We'll see how well they hold off, though. He could, and I think we know what's going to happen here in a moment. But sadly, missing these attacks, making this a little more difficult. And I want to attack you again because you're going to die with my great sword. Just missing the other attacks, though. And I don't have the fatigue for a swipe. There, and that didn't hinder their morale at all, alas. Alright, can we do it again? Ah, I missed. And not very good odds of hitting now. Alas. I guess my entire party is about to die in a moment. Too many units with low health. Unfortunately, if I could have funneled them, that would have been good, but it seemed like a good idea to attack on the hills, but if everyone dies, then I'm just hemorrhaging cash. And that just hit the shield, sadly. There, that's more like it. We're not out of the woods yet, though, because I don't quite have the fatigue to do a massive swipe on them. The armor is definitely holding, though, but it's going to be a very costly affair. Arms with his shield, that's not going to do good. Not a whole lot I can do unless I let him live, which is always out of the question. Sadly, don't have the fatigue yet, or the skills to kind of... Ooh, he's panicking good. So we may... Ooh, sadly, I'm gonna have to let him swipe at me for another turn, unless I try and run away. And I don't... The problem is I don't know what the odds are that I can dodge that. I would like to keep one of them alive. I just won't be able to attack him with my great sword. Okay, that pays off. What kind of wound do you got? Sprained ankle. And sadly you cannot chase after him. That would have been nice to get another kill. But you're too fatigued. And sadly that burnt all my fatigue there. But... Well, that was interesting. I thought you were running away, you wuss. Alright. We'll teach you the error of your ways. Now do you want to run away? I guess he doesn't. which is amusing that he still wants to fight. Got a bad vantage point though. So we win the first battle, but I burnt a lot of money, and repairing my gear is going to be costly as that. But at least I got some swords to solve my to solve my accuracy problem, because these give me a 10% chance to hit. And it's almost dawn. Let's see if we can make use of this cash, because I have the gear, it's just no chest piece to kind of replace it, alas. I certainly don't think I can repair this fully. Well, actually it would be close. If only one or two of them survives, that'd be nice. Just a terrible way to start having to go through the friggin' mountains. It was not at all what I was planning for. At least my idea of fighting them on the hills meant I had the high ground vantage point. Sadly though, there was not much I could actually keep them from flanking me, which caused a little bit of problems. Please, I heard that paycheck money, so I'm assuming that cost me nothing because I don't care about my own cash. I don't care about my own morale, do I? Although, that could be a burden with poor resolve. Can only have steady morale or worse. Oh, that's the current state. I don't know why I would feel bad about them all dying, with that said. But yeah, can we find more fodder? Geschler, you're a beggar, you're cheap. Congratulations, you've been conscribed. Another beggar. And at least they're cheap folk. And I can give them at least some equipment now, but how useful are they, with that said? 56, 55, that's pretty decent. Now, only downside is we don't have proper armor or chest piece or headgear for you. You're gonna have to make do with that stuff. And otherwise I can sell some of this stuff too, huh? How much is it gonna cost me? 361 for being able to repair gear, which sounds like out of the question, honestly, here. Alas. And it's really hard to say if I could get more out of these dang gear. Ooh, and I do have a chest piece there I can actually switch over to one of them. One of these lucky bastards. Alright, let's try mission number 2 and hope I can get some profit in. You step into Erwin the steward's room and he shoves a map into your face. I need a place found, sellsword. It lies east of here, at or near the region of Forefathers Highland. The laymen call it Moldy Shelter. But whatever it is, I need to know where it is. Understand? Find it and you will be paid handsomely. It sounds simple until I run into stuff. That's the big if. Another 300 crowns. 320, and of course we have to go through the mountains again, which could be an issue. Which again, could be a good thing due to terrain, but I need to make sure I don't get surrounded like I did before. And we have 2 fodder troops. Let me actually maneuver them properly, that might help a bit. And I have enough cash for one more. Do I have a shield though? I have bucklers. Let's get one more recruit and hope one of them survives long enough. Servant. The maimed. Poor fella. Why would he want to do a mercenary battle, I wonder? Although he might be better with an actual wooden shield, with that said. Can I get one on the cheap? Not really, I might have to replace one or swap it out. So congratulations, Your stats aren't impressive, although apparently you can have ridiculous melee defense. Heh. He's asthmatic, that's fine. And I never did look at their traits. Not that it really matters, I suppose. Ooh, you might actually survive decently in a fight, despite your initiative penalty. You, not so much, you were not nearly as good at tanking hits, so I'm fine with swapping out the shield, but who has the best attack? I think it's settled. Congratulations, guys, you are all gonna die. Or at least we're gonna try to make you live a better life. I'm surprised that the crippled can do so well at tanking with his 3-star melee defense. And he can even be relatively decent melee attack, even though he's never going to amount to anything compared to these other guys, I think. But melee defense, he could be useful in time. Let's see, around the region of Forefathers Highlands. So I'm assuming it's somewhere over here, which I have no idea where that's at. And uses 8 provisions a day. So my ambition, I really want to go into the wilderness. That seems a little more adventurous, but I don't think we'll be able to do it anytime soon, and with multiple missions here, I could very quickly get relationships built up here. Maybe. Unless this is not doesn't count towards a neutral faction, maybe. Let's start camping. I don't want to go through here in the night. Even though I'm probably going to get ambushed in a moment. Let's see what happens. Nope, we're good. It is going to be a bit of a trek, isn't it? And there's swamp down there. All I know is to the east. And around the region of Forefathers Highlands, which is probably right here. Well, that was easy. You sight moldy shelter in the glass of your scope and mark it on your maps. Easy enough. Time to return to Erwin the Steward. I am curious what's there. Not worth fighting over. Especially with my numbers and abilities. But easy 300 crown with no one dying. Who would have thought? Progress is being made. I might actually give these guys some decent weaponry now. Although we found a moldy shelter. I would like to take that at some point, but we need an actual mercenary company before I consider that. And I am going to need more food. Okay, there's no pleading people begging me to not tell him. You report to Erwin, telling him of Moldy Shelter's location. He nods and scribbles, copying notes from your map. Curious, you ask how he knows you're not lying. The man sits down in a chair and leans back, clasping his hands over his belly. Oh, so it's the same dialogue, but without the extra bits. Alright. I invested in a tracker who kept close to your company. He made it here before you did, and you've all but confirmed what I already know. Hope you don't mind the measures taken. Alright, we have one more mission here. We have some money to spend. We have another refugee. Let me actually kit out these guys if that's at all possible. Not in a way I'm comfortable with. Not until we go to the next settlement. But I am okay recruiting one more. And then we'll work from there. And what are your traits? You're swift, so you're good at dodging weaponry. He's hesitant, that's kind of fine, I think. Oh, and I forgot to give you a buckler, didn't I? There we are. Now, I would like to give them a spear or something ideally. I want to ideally increase the chances they hit. I don't want to burn 200 gold for something I might lose immediately, though. And I want to get tools and supplies, but we'll have to wait till we find something more prosperous first. And we're going to get the grain, because everything else is pricey. But with that said, let's try. What would be the best here? 1525, 1025, 1525. I wonder if what the penalty actually is if I use something that's not fully repaired. What that actually would mean. I'm curious about that, but hopefully he survives. That's all I can hope for, but let's do this one last mission. A cowl-shaded man hisses at you, his teeth and nose winking momentarily from the dark of his hood. You've no time for lepers or jokers and demand a man to get out of your way. Instead, he starts talking. My master requires your services. He's heard of your exploits. Follow me and I shall take you to him. You rest your hands on the handle of your sword and nod. Oh, it's Erwin the Steward again. Look who it is. We both know that brigands and the gods knows what else are terrorizing these parts, and they all are quite fond of the road. After a particularly bad run, my old caravan guard lost the heart for the job. Now I need someone else to watch my shipment. Next one out is going to Helfiktorn to the northeast, maybe a day or so from here. This works out conveniently since I'm pretty much done here. Does that sound like a place you like to be paid to go to? What's it cost? Only 200 crowns. Can we get a little bit more? Okay. Considering hopefully nothing bad will happen, maybe. Either way, I should have asked for gold per head, but that would mean I would have to get into a fight. Alright. I'm willing to take the spear now, because we are going to kind of kill two birds with one stone here when this mission is complete and get to our settlement. And get some cash in the process. Who gets the spear? Congratulations. And we'll see about getting you headgear when we complete this mission. We got plenty of food, plenty of cash. We should be good. Now, let's see what happens if we get encountered in the dead of night. I'm not seeing anything yet. And now that it's daytime, we should be in the clear. Although, I am weary in going to the north because who knows if barbarians are going to be a nightmare to deal with. I have not encountered them yet, and I don't think I'm comfortable with having to fight them yet. But that's 3 missions done. I doubt it's going to meet our criteria for a friendly faction yet. But they're well supplied. That hopefully will help reduce the cost of some stuff. There. They're well provisioned. There's nothing of note here, unfortunately, but tools and supplies are still really damn expensive. And buying the spear would have been better here, apparently. Alas. I'm going to have to be very careful in my armor, because I really want to get this discount if it's worth 200 friggin' gold. Or 200 crowns, I suppose. And don't want to spend too much on gear just yet. Did I get the spear pike? No, I didn't. I like the increased 20% chance to hit, though. I'm reluctant to grab it, but it is actually a discount. And that's going to burn almost all my money. A kennel, but don't think I'm going to get dogs. Not yet, anyway. I would love to see what the hounds are like, though, at some point. And who's got the best weapon skill? Actually, I got compare damage too, I guess. 30 to 40, 25 to 30, so we'll just give it to the ones who cannot take the hits the best. Hopefully that'll help increase their chances of hitting things, though, with that said. And sadly, there's nothing for me here, and it's almost dusk. It's going to be a long trip out, so let's just camp. Oh, what happened here? Ooh, I guess I did meet my goal. An ambition fulfilled. Deciding that Greffenhain is a good place to invest your efforts, you decide to offer the protection of the company and take up any work suitable to your talents. You act like a gentleman in your dealings with the locals, and encourage the men to mind their manners while in the settlement. There was, of course, some griping at first. Balder was sorely disappointed to give up brawling with the farmers, especially with the champion's decree spending so much time in Greffenhain. But you convinced the men that having a friendly base of operations is important to your line of work, as it meant getting better prices on the market and more people willing to join your motley band. It's also much less tiring not having to dodge the militia all the time. You even enlisted the men to do some small tasks in exchange for nothing but goodwill. Poor guys. I found that little brat who's wandered off and dragged them right home. Torbjorn brags. Quickly I'm doing terrible in this. Quickly outvied by Balder, I went to the market for an old spinster, split the firewood for winter, and even put out her washing. But I draw the line at rescuing tree cats. So everyone's eager, everyone's in good spirits. That I like. Although let's camp for a day, and actually I am curious. Where is the reputation thing here? Is it just for that one settlement or actually the faction? Okay, the actual faction. And it doesn't really say much there, the benefits, but we will have to make a note to go back there at some point. So maybe what I'll try and do is do a big circle around. And then while they're hopefully still friendly with me and have more missions, I can go back and help them some more, although the prices weren't all that appealing to begin with, so it may have been a mistake to try and go there. But it's still 3 missions done. I'm happy with that at the very least. And we survived our first battle, but we're in the fog of war and anything could happen here. Especially with a full day's travel trying to get to the settlement. It does make me wonder how long it'll take before they respawn or generate more missions for me at that settlement. Since I have decent incentive to go there now again. In the future at least. But I think that might be what I do. Try and swing around, maybe go to Windswall, if possible go through the fog war bit. Disappearing villagers. That sounds like a graveyard zombie thing, which scares me. And rebuilding efforts, so sounds like they've been raided a bit. Maybe I can help with bandits. Walter, what are you? Vagabonds aren't used. Okay. I'll consider you, but you're only a single person. What about gear? We do have some hoods, that'll help. And we can buy some more grain for good measure. Still really damn pricey on the tools though, and I'm not liking it. Let's hope I can actually get this mission done, though. At the very least, which one of you has the best defense? Oh well, you have a regular shield, that's self-explanatory there. Now, what does this mission entail? Ulf the merchant's listening to the talk of the few peasants when you find them. When they see you, they quickly depart, leaving the man with a satchel in hand. He holds it up. There's crown in here. Crowns that those people are giving me to give anyone to help us. People are disappearing, sellsword. And when they are found, they're not just dead, but mangled. Mutilated. Everyone is too scared to go anywhere. Oh boy. He stares in his sack, then looks at you. I do hope you are interested in the task. It's a one-skull mission, maybe there's a chance. He gesticulates with his hands, pointing at his fingers as if counting something, but it means nothing to you. Judging from your experience, this is a good payment for a task. Let's see, 350 crowns. Can we get more? 370, alright. I wonder if there's... Well, they probably won't give me the mission if I push too much, of course, but I wonder if there's any incentive to not do that the first time at least. And we got tracks there, which is not a good sign. I wonder... These can't be direwolves and all that, right? Hunt down what terrorizes the citizens. I don't mind fighting the mountains at least. But of course... Oh, are they running away from something? Because I saw tracks. I actually wouldn't mind fighting on the hills, but... These... What is this? Oh. New ambition. During camp. It falls to you, the commander, to see what the company succeeds not just on the battlefield, but also in fame and riches. And so you spend the evening pondering about a bigger plan for the champion's decree. Oh yeah, we already know about this. This is actually the same monologue as before. Let's see, what is this? Complete 8 or more contracts of any kind to prove yourself. Gain renown of at least recognized. To unlock the first slot for non-combat followers. Okay. Buy and sell. Oh, that's for trade goods, and this is just to get money. I am fine with doing 8 contracts, ideally, but... So much for hunting down those things. If only I did go down here like the game was telling me, I would have hunted them down easier. And I have no ranged weaponry, but... Are they chasing after me is the big question, because I could use the hills here. Wait, I can't make out who's attacking me. I clearly could tell who's attacking me, damn it. I do have the high ground though, which helps some. I gotta be certain I use this properly. Okay, so I can easily fall back and use this point here. It won't be amazing, but I can do it. Now, I would like to put him there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just trying to figure out where I put this other guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we'll have you ready to cover our bases a bit. Even though they're going to get swarmed really fast. This in theory should be decent, but they are also dire wolves. They're going to be hard to kill. We'll see what happens. And what's the stats of my armor? 94, so not quite maxed out, but somewhat repaired. And I'll have flanking bow. That should not allow him to get in there, right? Blocking movement. It's happening again. It literally says blocking movement, so I don't want you friggin' going over there. I'm gonna be really mad if they're able to move through this for some reason. Although, could be Fog of War or something messing with this too. Okay, that makes a little more sense, if only slightly. And where exactly are these guys going? Because that's elevation there. So they can get up there really easily. Now how can I use this to my advantage though? Because we only have one to deal with here and we can get a good surround bonus on him. If he tries to make a move over here. The tough part will be dealing with the 2 werewolves up top, or dire wolves. Oh, there we go. We got a good surround there at least, but need to be prepared for what's gonna come next. Okay, good. I am alright with that. Well, that's amusing. I thought things were going to go well here, with them burning so much of movement and being spread out like that. And it looks like these guys are just gonna die horribly. And missed the 67% too. And he still gets the attack as well, god damn. Yeah, if I don't get some work in, this is gonna suck. And pushing you does nothing from what I understand. Got a good hit at least. Yeah, I'm not liking this, but I'd rather try and hit one of them, but it's 2 chances to hit and missed again. God damn. The map layout definitely is not working in my advantage at the moment. And of course, pushing you means little, does it? And had to hit the head, boo. Yep, this is not going to go well. Run's probably already over here. It looked promising, but maybe it was the wrong guys I had in front there, because I figured the bucklers could have at least blocked at least one of the attacks. And now because of that, I'm not able to do another swipe. And of course, unless I can one-shot them, they're not going to go very far. That's going to be a big thing with this dang weapon. Not being able to one-shot means very little. Yep, this is over, I think. And 1 hit point kill. Or 1 hit points left from death. So the big issue here was the fact I didn't have ideal terrain to kind of funnel them. He's bleeding, but he's still not going to die anytime soon, sadly. Can I actually survive still? Even if I survive, my armor is basically a mess at this point. And he's still not dying. At the very least, he could have at least bled to death. And that's the end of that game. Probably could have retreated, but with how mobile they are, it would not have helped me. Both cases I got outmanned. I did not account for how the terrain would lay out, dang it. Because if I can funnel them down, that would help so tremendously. But yeah, I didn't realize there was more of them back there, and even if they do go around, how the heck do I take advantage of that? Especially against something that has such mobility against me, I wonder. Well. How can we improve on this? Because if I can learn how to use the terrain, that will help tremendously. Since just increasing the chances a hit's gonna do wonders. Maybe not fighting the dire wolves like I did, but maybe if I had 5 there would be a little bit better because the surround bonus could have done work. But we already read this here. The recruits are supposed to be primarily fodder. Let's see. Fortified mine. Because apparently I was getting exhausted no matter what, so let's give this a try. What about you? You're a brute. Ooh, reduced melee skills sucks. I am not liking that possibility where my skills are already hindered. Let's give it another try. We'll take high roll in the morale. What do we have here? Okay, high roll in the melee. Do I take another resolve? Because I believe 4 is the max there. So, and I can't remember if I can't remember what the magic number people say to get is, if that's 80 or not. I'm going to take the 5 this time though. And one more. And average rolls. Definitely a rough start there, but this is where I'm going to have to learn the mechanics to get the most out of it. At the very least. At least this layout may be a little bit better for my choices. I don't think I want to go south to deal with the desert because I don't know what to expect. But let's head on northward. Let's see. We have a Vagabond, we have Ratcatcher, who looks like he has a net, which I don't know how helpful that ultimately is. But let's hire these two. Maybe I should try and avoid missions that, well, even then, who knows when I'm going to run into friggin' raiders and all them with their improved skills and armor. So I don't think fighting only humans is really going to be helpful to me. In all honesty, let's see. I would like a spear, without a doubt. I like them a lot. We do need to get them shields and a bunch of other stuff, though. What is the price of everything looking? I kind of just want to give them friggin' bucklers for now. Can we get anything cheap? Let's see, 20 armor, I'll take the linen. And it might not even be worth it to take the damaged gear, because after all, it is burning through my dang tools and supplies, and we already seen how friggin' expensive that is. 250 gold here to buy extra tools, which I do not want to do if I can help it. Worth 138, so everything here is bloated in the price. That is unfortunate. So we'll just get them some simple gear, with that said. And who's got the better stats? Well, you have a net, so I gotta keep that in mind. That could be useful for something at some point down the road. But who has the better stats? Let's see, your Night Owl. And what about you? Ooh, Iron Lungs, interesting. So if you survive, you might actually be useful with your faster fatigue recovery. Now we just gotta actually get you some friggin' weapons. And I might have to go with the cheap gear, as much as I would like swords and spears, to increase their chances to hit. Ooh, fancy longsword there. Definitely out of my price range. Unless I wanted to get that without buying recruits. Which definitely is going to be interesting to say the least. Yeah, everything here is bloated in price, so let's just get some cheap stuff and see about replace them in time when we get to the next settlement. I don't want to buy anything here if I can help it. Fletcher, let's see, armor, train hall. Yeah, and how expensive is all this crap? Because it's all in top quality without a doubt. Yeah, things here's like double the price, so I don't even want to buy anything here. Let's see, what do we have? Settlement? Large city, I like the prospect of that. Alright, so begins our second attempt. Again, it does come down to how do I mitigate or get the most out of those modifiers, especially with a brand new crew that can barely hit in general anyway. And the last thing I need is to have to rely on complete RNG to dictate if I can advance forward or not so early on. We need to figure out how to get the most of the terrain, how to get decent surrounds, and of course get my guys to at least survive long enough so they can benefit or assist my champion. Actually, with that said, I forgot to change the name of this character. Let's do this again. We will get this done. It's just a matter of knowing what I can or can't do. Primarily. Of course, missing at 95% that first battle really sucked there. With the high ground advantage and everything. And we have extra volunteers here. I'll consider recruiting them depending on the mission, although they're all relatively pricey. And how about gear? How does the gear look? Still well overpriced, god damn it. It could have something to do with the starting location. If I had to guess. Since the spear is heavily overpriced, I could upgrade some of these shields, but even with the damage, they're still overpriced. God damn. A lot of little nuances to figure out. Otherwise, what do we have here for quest? Unar, the trade master, grabs the chest off his shelf and puts it on his desk. When he opens it, a bevy of papers pops out. Almost scurrying to get free, he grabs one and lays it out. On one side there's a contract, and on the other a small drawing of a map. It's real simple, sellsword. I have been contracted to deliver some particular cargo to Kargu. I have the goods, but I don't have the guards. If you're interested in being a cavern guard for a time, maybe a day or so, let me know and we'll hash out some numbers. I want to try and make some money here. And I can't... Yeah, if I say no, then I can't accept, can I? Oh well, this would have been a great way to just travel to another settlement, but... sadly I don't have that convenience. What about our next one? Rollo the counselor is turning an apple in hand. He seems frustrated with it, almost as if he wishes it were something else like a valuable trinket or perhaps just a tastier fruit. Have you ever lost something you loved? You shrug and answer. There was this girl. The man shakes his head. No, not some woman. More important. Because I have. Thieves stole my rare coin collection. How they managed to get beyond my guards is, well, beyond me. But I know if I set you on them, I'll be having what is rightfully mine back where it belongs. Isn't that right? Or have I been misled as to the quality of your services? Once more, this is our first mission, so I doubt we have any reputation, dang it. Let's see, yes, good. I was thinking about payment for your task earlier. It's 290 crowns when the job's done. 300, I guess that's all I can get. Let's try for one more and see if someone can survive. And I don't think it's going to get any easier, of course, since... what is that? I start off with 1,000 gold, and until I actually get back to 1,000 gold, I'm probably just on a slow decline here, pretty much. And let's see, let's have a look at the monk. You are nothing fancy, and I think I want to get some wooden shields ready. Of course, again, they're really pricey thing, and I don't like it. If they can just take the hits, that would be the best I could ask for while I do all the real work. Ideally. 1535, so this dagger... well, this dagger is 90 gold at 40%. Good God. Makes me wonder if trying to get crippled equipment or damaged equipment is even worth it. Alright. We at least... let's see, you have decent armor, if nothing else. What's your stats like? 15... they're not going to have bonus chance to hit, unfortunately, but not much we could do about that, and you got cloth gear, so congratulations, guys. You're going to be my shield wall, and hopefully they can survive. Again, it does heavily come down to the random generation of the map, and I really need to figure out how to get the most out of this, with my low numbers and everything. Because if I take too much damage on my armor, then I'm in a lot of trouble with my food and supplies kind of being drained immediately, and it's so ridiculously expensive here. And we are fighting on the hills. Yep, same dialogue as before. Let's do this. Now, I do have the terrain layout, but that's not... I kind of already know for a fact that's not going to go very well, is it? Yep, there it is. So if I fall back, I'm not going to be able to funnel them the best. Unless I go over here. I'm just trying to think how that would look for me. So they can go here. And I'm not really going to have the high ground vantage points, the problem. How does that honestly help me? This is what I want to figure out. How to get the most out of this friggin' terrain. So that way I can reliably win this battle, and again, not rely on the luck. Since I could go here, that'll have covered me on all angles, but we'll have to worry about all the bandits coming from up here. Which in all honesty, let's see if I can... How can I minimize the numbers of them? I'm thinking over here, but... Because if I go here, then... Let's see, only this one spot can attack, but... I already kind of moved him. He's going to be a bit of an odd one out, isn't he? Trial and error. I guess we're going to have to figure it out. Let's see, where do you go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. You could go there, but you're not able to, alas. Let's just try and mitigate how many of them can attack first. They're not going to reach me. I have the same action point movement as them, especially with them going down like that. Sort of. So you can go, where can you head off to? And that's going to burn all your movement. That's fine. You're going over there. We'll try and find this corner and see if we can learn how to make the most of it. I want to mitigate how many of them actually can fight me, really. Might be the best option. Just gotta be very careful of here. And actually, I probably want to wait because he's going to get into melee, isn't he? Just to see if I can actually back up like I'm thinking. If one of them's going to be brave enough to chance coming at me. Alright, can we swipe and then back up? I got the hit. That's a good start. And sadly not good chances to hit. But we did knock him back. Would have loved to kill him, but again, that seems to be the one downside with having such a strong weapon. It doesn't seem like it can reliably one-shot them. Alas. And I kind of would like you here. You could shield wall and maybe take a few hits. But again, let's try and mitigate what they can do if I can continue to fall back. Because where are they going to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I get a good high ground vantage point. And because I waited, they're going to have higher initiative on me. I like this potential. I am going to get ganged up by 2 of them is the problem. And I can go over here and swipe them. Let's see. And I will not be able to shield wall if I do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They won't be able to attack me. I gotta hopefully do damage. Missing that attack does not help though. How the heck was he able to get up there? Because if I remember Yeah, that was supposed to be 2 tiles, right? Yeah, if he goes here, how could he get up there? Oh, he actually could have gotten up there, alright. That's unfortunate. And I can't bash him off, can I? Well, that helps a bit. I am getting surrounded, though, or spread out. Gotta be careful of that. Up, he's surrounded, but that burned all their movement, and now you can hopefully get a kill. Ah, god dang it, it happened again. If it's not my inability to one-shot them, it's the fact that I keep getting these low hit point amounts. Alright. So far we're making ground. Do I wait or not? That burns all your movement, right? Okay, I'm not able to hit him. It is useful to sort of know. That's going to burn all your movement, but hopefully protect your party members some. Oh, that was odd. Now moving's probably not worth it. Maybe. I doubt I'm gonna kill you though. Well, I'm proven wrong and I will happily take that. Now, I would like to fall back, but that is incredibly dangerous. Especially with 2 of them. I'm trying to remember, what does wavering do? Does that debilitate them? Make it a little more... Let's see, how much movement would this take me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can go here. I do miss out on attacking a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna chance dodging. Again, I don't know the specifics, and that's what scares me most. If I knew it was a better odds to just dodge away as opposed to fighting him, then maybe I would consider doing that. But yeah, let's mark them. Benefit from them being separated. And that hit the shield, sadly. And now they're gonna gang up on him if I'm not careful. Shield is holding. And I am gonna shield wall with you, since you have 2 of them marked. That's not at all annoying that he's in the middle of everything. Because you know that means he's just gonna spin around and do a whirl of death. But he's also surrounded, which means I have a great chance to hit him. What would the odds be? He's surrounded by 3, that's 15%, but minus 10 for being on the low ground. Let's try our luck here. Maybe I should have let them go. Let's see, okay. They're fleeing, he's fleeing. Alright, let's get this woodcutter axe, if we can help it. They are supposed to be running, that's all I know, with them fleeing. You know what time is this? What do you mean by that? It is time to murder fools. And the white cyclops, praising... Yeah, selling me on... Well, telling me more about your story. How's that coming along there by chance? And welcome to the stream there. I do apologize for not having gotten too much chance to read through what you showed me yet. Hopefully I'll be able to do that tonight. I'm gonna work on the YouTuber recap video a bit first. Now I'm expecting all these guys to run away. Especially after that. Good, more loot is welcome. But I need to hit. Hit him! kill him. Now I don't know. Now this is the tricky part. Okay, I have to go here to hit him. And he's panicking, so he's not going to attack me, right? Alright, you keep working on the lore. So long as you keep working on it, that's the main thing. Now, 55% chance. Okay, we got the kill. Now, this is the main concern I have. Was I just lucky or was I more tactical? Or a bit of both. I would like to somehow be more reliably get these victories where we didn't even take a single hit. Now I'm going to let my champion get the honors of the kill because these guys probably aren't going to benefit from the experience the best. Ooh, had to hit their shield. Oh, trying to show Arcane the actual League of Legends TV series you're talking about? Well, good luck with that there. Hopefully you're enjoying the show at least. I don't even know when's the last time I watched a proper TV series. Sometimes I do watch anime, but even then I don't even bother to do that. And wow, all these guys actually leveled up because they friggin' survived. Again, that's my biggest concern. Was I just lucky, or was that actually an improvement? I would like to make that more reliable and more in my favor from here on out. Those who stole the rare coin collection are dead, and thankfully you were able to find the item itself. Rolo, the counselor, will be most pleased with your work here. Definitely a better start without a doubt, because any new people I recruit is going to just add to my numbers. But that, of course, like I already said, is on the back of my mind. Was I just lucky, or was it among other things? Only time will tell if I can consistently keep doing that. Alright, so 300 crowns are ours. I probably should have read that, but we're starting to get the same missions over and over again, it seems like. And these guys are way too pricey. Don't think I want to chance that here. Caravan hand, huh? Interesting. But now maybe I can afford, well, we actually got better gear, but again, I actually want tools and supplies that's not expensive as hell. Ooh, talking how everyone on Arcane looked ugly. I guess. Again, I have not even watched the series, so I couldn't tell you, but let's see. Alright, that doesn't give me penalties to my accuracy, that's fine. I will live with that. It's probably an improvement from the dang daggers at least. And congratulations, you been upgraded to a shield. Now maybe we can get you a chest piece, and we also have perks. Which honestly makes me wonder, do I go with 9 lives with these guys since I don't think I'm going to keep them because of my restriction to only 12 characters? They'll survive a killing blow, and that could be important for my champion getting gear and leveled up. Let's not expect these guys to live too long, in all seriousness. So I'm just going to go with 9 lives on them. And the next handful of people I get, I will try to put a little more serious effort in to keep them alive. Let's see. You like your range weaponry, but I don't think we're going to go that route. And you have really good initiative, wow. I don't know why I put that in there, but if you level up again, dodge could be great for you. Now what about you? You're 1 star on a handful of things. 5 on initiative again. Only +1 on the melee defense, which sucks. I don't know what else I want to put into. Oh, and you only have a club. We need to fix that, I think. If we are able to. And what about you? You could be decent as a ranged unit. If you survive that long. Let's build you with that in mind. Just in case you do survive a couple more levels. or at least until I can get sorted out. Resolve's a good roll. What would be my other stat, though? Not a whole lot. And with that said, can I get one more piece of armor? Or not armor, but... Well, actually, I have... Can I replace that wooden club is what I'm trying to say. Not looking likely. And I don't think I want to get them headgear, alas. Now with how pricey it is, well, we could get a hood. And what about one chest piece? Well, I guess we're getting them 2 hoods. And that's going to burn through all my tools, sadly. No cheap chest piece. I don't think I'm going to burn that money. How much is it even costing? Overpriced as usual. And at least it's an improvement. The rest of my party didn't immediately die. Oh, and I already had a headpiece, dang it. Which one is better? 45 and 30. And we have this, but I don't know who the hell I'm going to give that to. Who's got the best defense? Edmund, congratulations, you have something that's decent for armor. Yeah, well, good luck on your venture, at least getting your mutter into Arcane, I guess. But I am eager with the additional work and time you can put into that story that you're working on. And with that said, this is a momentous occasion. I'm willing to pay to get everyone's spirits up. Well, let's see, we got around there, but of course, no one's spirits is actually increased. Actually, we have another mission here, let's check that out. Eugen the Merchant is looking at a poorly drawn map. Oh, this is familiar. And then looks at you as though you're the one responsible for making it. Look, mercenary, this is a strange thing to task you with, but you seem to have a good head on your shoulders. See this dark spot here? Would you be willing to venture that way and try and find the ghoul's grave? It's somewhere at or around the region of Thornsvale. What does it pay? 330 crowns, I like it. That could potentially involve no combat. Can we get more? 350. It's a better start at least, but where do we have to go? Ghoul's Crave. Where the heck is that? Oh, it's in this fog of war, isn't it? What I think I'm going to do is stick to the road, and then we'll go northward. At least it should be safer on the road. And then I save a little bit of time that way, rather than just camping out when I don't really need to. Because apparently I don't even think camping out really does anything for me. Oh, just a faster rate. And I don't have to concern myself with that, as everyone's already survived their battles nicely. I do wonder though if these guys get tired, eventually. Or just walking all night and not really sleeping. Let's see, find Ghoul's Crave to the west and around the region of Thornsvale. Somewhere around here. I really want to do the wilderness thing, but that's going to take a while to build up, dang it. Let's be bold. We're already moving from that camp pretty soon. And see if we can find anything. I wonder if I have to keep going west or not. Because this technically could not even be Thornsvale. Knowing my... Chances are, because it did randomly appear before when I did that last mission to go look for a region, didn't I? Just from being close to the proximity. And around the region of Thornsvale. Alright, everyone's been paid. I have no idea if this is the right spot, but it is going to get dark pretty soon. I'm inclined to think it's still in the fog of war. It of course just more naturally feels like it. Alright, we're just gonna rest for a night and hope we don't die. 30 crowns? No, we'll find it on our own, dang it. I am burning a lot of time doing this. If I just wander around aimlessly, but... from judging from the vision radius, it didn't seem like there was anything to find here. I'm going to go with the wild assumption anyway. Which hopefully means it's over here, hopefully. I don't want to go too far east, though. And I think this is as far as I can go there. I don't see anything here. Soren's Vale should be here, but... or at least I think this is the end of Soren's Vale, and there's absolutely nothing there of note. Sadly, just burning time, which is not a good thing. Alas. There we go. Somehow I just barely missed it. Many necrosavants, I don't even know what that is. And that's why I'm not going to chance it. But at least we found it. I think it might be better to go through the road. That was my thought process before, but it seems inclined. Slaughter the ghouls. At the very least there, Lord Walker, I can go back to that at some point in the future. The only problem, though, with me having not really much of a company, makes that a little tricky, especially when there's many of them, which means there's at least 10. I don't know how high the number is, though. But that is something we could come back to at a certain point. And we made it back to Earl's Stalls safely. Easy money. We didn't lose anyone. Oh, we have a 2-skull mission, and it's, of course, a 2-skull mission. Which I probably don't want to stay here for. I do need food. I did not pay attention to my food count. And there's no way I can buy food at the moment until morning. Okay. With that said, let's get ourselves stocked up for a trip. It's a good thing I didn't camp or take the long way. That would have sucked. Although, honestly, might not have made a difference. We have 25 food, 9 provisions a day. This will allow us to go to our next settlement. Which, that was the keep we start at. I don't want to go in the desert. And that means we're going to go to Cargu here. That should be a nice direct route. You hate ham? Don't worry, we just got you some cheap grain there, Lord Walker. In fact, if this monk guy can survive again, I might actually name him after you there. Because once we get him a proper bow, he should have a much easier time staying alive. We just need, again, a proper company. So that way he's more likely to survive, to actually be worth naming. If you want that honor of us hopefully being successful and prosperous, especially after that first battle. I don't know if the Pog Raptor is actually a confirmation or not, dang it. But I will make wild assumptions until told otherwise. Now, there goes another day of pay, but the one thing again I do like about this is my best guy doesn't care about being paid. I just don't like the fact he's losing out on melee skill, especially for attack that's not always going to hit the head. Which is going to be unfortunate, but let's see. Terrified villagers, so this sounds like undead. Gotta be cautious of that. And that's probably what this mission is it? Malte of Gargao got a map of the cemetery on his desk. Half the plot squares appear to have been filled in with ink. Every square you see there has been robbed. Every night they come, and every night I can't quite seem to catch them. I'm at my wit's end here, so I've decided to end this once and for all. I want you to go to that graveyard and kill every grave-robbing fool you see. Sounds like undead, dang it. I'm gonna ask for more because I know what to expect. 70 and 270. Nah, only 20 more gold. Chill up. I don't know what you mean by chill up, dang it. But I think in preparation for this, dang it, everything is still terribly overpriced. Oh, well, I am inclined to get one more. Alright, maybe we'll name you right now. Before we do this mission, we'll charge you with leading the shield wall until we can get you a proper bow. We got Herman. I probably do want to get more guys, but let's see about kitting out Herman here first. But Lord Walker, we are gonna... I'm just gonna call you, well, unless you could come up with a better title. I'm more inclined to just call you Lord Walker than say Walker the Lord. It seems, actually we'll just get rid of the title entirely, there. Your title is now appropriately affixed, as it should be. Now we got new blood here, you got apron, you got decent armor on it at least. Headpiece there. I would have liked the cleaver on you. A butcher could use a decent weapon. And we will try one more here. I think it's worth hiring one more guy. I don't even know what the hell he just said, but you go, guy. Quick reflexes. If we're going to be dealing with undead, let's at least have as many as we can get. They're not going to be best equipped, alas, but we should be able to tackle this, though. Again, it's going to come down to very careful positioning. Yeah, we just have a handful of knives and basic gear, sadly. And we do want to put this linen tunic on someone. There we go. 20 armor on most of them there. That is an upgrade, at least. Well, sadly, I get the feeling, Lord Walker, that they don't have cowboy hats in this game. I hate to break it to you. Interesting. Smoked ham. Why is it? Well, you take it easy, White Cyclops. Thank you again for hopping onto the stream. Hopefully things continue to go well for you. I don't know what time it is there. I think you mentioned you were southward from me, so have a good afternoon in that case. I'm expecting undead, I'm expecting zombies, and of course nighttime's not that big of a deal when I have no range weaponry. But we don't know what we're up against. The cemetery is layered in fog. That or a thick miasma given off by the dead. Wait, that is the dead. To arms! The undead are real and we're about to fight them blindly. Let's see, terrain, dry steps. I think, without doubt, since this is a cemetery, I might be able to fall back safely. It is going to be a bit tricky. Ooh, we got a high ground vantage point, which could be really good, but again, I really need to think on how the hell to get every advantage I can. Because one missed attack and things like that could go badly for me. Especially with most of these guys having full friggin' armor. So I don't even think my great sword's gonna one-shot them. But yeah, we do have a wall here to help with restraining them. I don't care about that. I want to go up here. We have the hill. And this blocks... yeah, that blocks positioning. What's down below? I have no clue what's down below. Alas, so... let's just go over this way. And we are relatively close if I really need to retreat. Because this is the border. I just don't think I can manually retreat. I think I have to sound a dang horn if I want to run away. But yeah, we have 6 to 7, and they are zombies. Odds are good I can really take them out, it's just a matter of minimizing the damage. Because without a doubt, if I can get a good first strike on them before they can do anything, that will be amazing. But we don't want their numbers. I don't want them to get any advantage with their numbers, if I can help it. So how do I want to position myself? Because if I have one of my guys here, only one of them can actually attack, and then I can have other brothers kind of in this point. I really need to think on this. I do want to use the high ground. Because 2 zombies can go there, 2 zombies can go here. And what we learned, they're going to try and go around. And if we'll see how they move. Because if they try and flank me down the bottom, I can back up here. And then just contain them to these 3 spaces. And hopefully they do something stupid. And let me get some free attacks in. But that's something I'm really trying to be mindful of, is how to make the most out of this terrain and positioning. And you can get over there, perfect. Probably not the best spot for you, but you can reposition next turn. Because apparently these guys are slow. I think I might be outpacing them just a tiny bit. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Now, what happens if they go northward? Well, again, I can move my guys down here and use the high ground, because again, this foliage is actually blocking their means to attack. Hello there, kitty, you're late to the party. I am leading our band of brothers personally, with my fancy gear, and so far these guys have actually survived the first real battle. At least most of them have. Alright, it's going to take them another turn to reach me. How much movement is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. They burn all their movement going here. And that one has decent armor. If there was a way I could salvage that, that would be nice. And I don't think there's any point in waiting. At least not at the moment. Actually, let's have you over here, and then my wooden shield can take this point. Just in case it adds a little bit of resistance. Now, how close are you going to get? Let's see, if I go here, well, I'm not going to be able to get a good surround. It's a bit of a problem. And sadly, I'm not able to fall back since I ended everyone's turn, because falling back 1 space would actually be pretty good here. But I can move forward and get a good attack in still. I just want that bonus to help, though. Alright, we're going to stand our ground. Now we're going to wait because we're going to get an opportunity to attack them here. Hopefully. One, two, three, 4. Yeah, just wait. You're going to miss out on your initiative, I think, but... they're going to attack my champion if I do it. Yep, Kitty is here, Lord Walker. Start persuading her to join us for Crusader Kings when we get back into it. Because Argus already did that at one point. So now it's your turn. Sadly, I don't think I'm going to get... yeah, I'm only going to get 1 adjacency bonus for when they come up on me. And that burnt all his action there. Good. Okay, here they start maneuvering. And sadly, can't quite get the hit I would like there. I want 2 of them back to back. But there's 1 dead, and I want to believe he's not reanimating, unless he can live without a head. anything is possible, I guess, but we got the shield wall to help out some. Now what's probably going to happen is these guys are going to surround and flank, so I need to be willing to fall back. Oh, I shouldn't have shield wall with him. That was probably a mistake, honestly. Thankfully, most of them can go before the zombies, which is not terrible. Yes, give in, kitty. They're all harassing you to join us for Crusader Kings. You know you want to. Give in. Good hit there. Armor's gone. Missed the attack, that's good. But now he's possibly going to get surrounded, so we're going to have to be careful. Alright, so they got that space. Sadly didn't get the kill. He was the heavily armored one, to be fair. Though not a whole lot we can do about that. Actually, can I push you? Is that even a good idea? I would argue that may not be a good idea. Because I'm not going to be able to attack or do anything of the sort. I would like to continue to get that adjacency bonus though. Because that's what it kind of gives me there for a bit. But these guys are likely not going to survive very well. And apparently he's breaking. I don't know how exactly that happened. Is that because he's on that tile? Well, I'm learning something new at the least. Just not bearing good omen for me. Yeah, went from breaking that may have single-handedly be causing issues for him trying to hit. 82 and you're missing. 71 miss. That does not surprise me one bit, though. That all these attacks would start missing. I don't even know if that would kill you, honestly. So I'm going to continue to try ganging up on this one. So they got gang up there. Now, can we kill him? Alright, he's down. That's good. That allows for possible flanking. Yep, he's also breaking. That's going to be a problem. Oh, he missed the dodge. And sadly that burnt all your movement, so I was hoping I could still dodge with him. Had to hit the head, sadly. Hit the head again. And I don't even think stunning even works on you because you're undead. Shield wall is holding up though, for now. He might not live, but we're almost there to support him. Gotta stop missing though. Alright, he's dead. Now I just gotta get in a better position somehow. Which, can he kill one of them and get out? God dang it, it happened again. Alright, they missed. Or at least they hit the shield. Okay, this is my first time experiencing that, so I wasn't certain. I thought honestly that was something I could do to manually leave the map if I so wished. That was what I was kind of hoping. Since I don't want to hit the retreat from combat and have to rely on my AI, or to automatically have them retreat about screwing something up. Ideally, that's what I would have wanted. Stupid zombie. Stupid zombie. Yeah, falling back would be the right idea there. At least give him more breathing room if he can fall back. And you are still in good health. Although I should not have gone there, honestly. Because that's keeping my... Well, my champion could have killed him. That's not a big issue. Now I just gotta keep him down. Now you're gonna try and kill him, are you? He's surviving. I think what I'm gonna do is it... I'm just wondering if that's a smart idea to wait, because then these two can gang up on him, and my champion can kill this one again. 95. There, start getting position, and hopefully he stays dead. I want to wait, because I think that's the rest of my turn, is it? Oh, he's dead, because he panicked mostly. Oh, he's panicking. What does that give? Quite notable penalties to his stats. That's good to know. And I don't have the fatigue to take him on some more still. But he currently has no weapons, so hopefully I'll be okay. If I push you though, I won't be able to get my swipe. But I missed anyway. And I won't be able to move. You're in good standing, you may be able to take a hit. Oh, he did take a hit, he might not take a second one though. Did he just take my club, the bastard? They're intelligent zombies. Oh, they're missing. That's not good. Not good one bit. And if I could have got there, I could apply penalties. And they already moved, I can wait to increase my odds to hit here with what I have in mind. We'll see if it works out like I'm thinking. Let's see, 86, 81. Ah, I can't target it. God dang it. I was hoping for a double. Open up a double kill. That sucks. Well, let's keep this guy alive then. And he had to survive one friggin' hit point again. I would love if there was a way I could push him off the map. I'm just gonna do it for experimentation's sake, but I don't know if it's gonna work. I missed from... Well, what does it say here? It does not even want to show me. So I have no idea if it was even possible or not. So we might lose another here in a moment. Unless we can limit their damage. Can I kill him? Not with 50s, it looks like. Because of your penalties. Yeah. Although that's not hindering your aim. Alright. He is still alive, alas, but... Oh, I don't want to stand there. That's a bit of the problem. Because that's going to hurt me. And I'm not going to be able to attack if I go there. And which two are going? Oh, both of them are going to get to go. I'm okay with taking the morale hit. Oh, it's going to hinder my chance to even hit him. And sadly, being adjacent doesn't really increase the chance of him missing me, though. So he might die here. Hope he survived. There's a chance we might succeed with only one casualty. Although these guys are resilient against blunt, apparently. Dodging might be a terrible idea. Hope it hit the shield good. I had to miss. Which probably means I go for the kill here. Uh-oh. More zombies. More zombies. We get 2 attacks at least. And I don't think he goes this turn, so it's just this one here that's left that's going to act. I was hoping to maybe wait and surround him. I'm going with the assumption this one won't be able to act, and I just want to increase the likeliness. Oh, if he dies, then it gets rid of the bonuses he's getting on me, so it's worth trying. Another one that's barely killed. Ah, god dang it. Can we at least kill him? He's at least down. Alright. I don't want to know, did Lord Walker actually die? Nope, you're still alive, Lord Walker. You're still with us. You're fighting the valiant fight. Although I'll keep you there. And we'll increase the modifier. Although this is asking you to die, isn't it? Yeah, we'll all stay there. You should be fine. It's just denying me the... Ooh, Battle Forge. Oh, that's what I'm targeting. Never mind. There goes his head. Only 1 death. Oh, wait. Oh, 9 lives kicked in. He's still alive. Sort of. Dead man walking. Dead man walking. And we did get the headpiece. And oh my god, is it ever a good headpiece. Yes, Pog Raptor indeed. We have succeeded. We have succeeded where many have failed. 9 lives has gave Herman a lot. Oh wait, he doesn't even have 9 lives. How the hell are you alive? How the hell are you living? How the hell are you still alive? He lost a finger. He's got a pierced arm muscle, but how the hell is he still alive then? I thought the reason he was still alive was because of 9 lives, but apparently he never had it. Well, this is a good development. I am happy with this result. Although again, I am out of tools and supplies, so repairing gear is going to be difficult. No longer terrified. Yeah, so he was saying they were grave robbers, but let's see. Oh, let me just read the damn thing. Malta listens to your report, then slowly leans back into his chair. There's been a lot of rumors concerning those things. The dead walking about. He stares at his desk, then angrily looks at you. Nonsense. I won't believe it. You'll get 290 crowns as we agreed upon. You will not squeeze any more from me with these lies. You really should have brought a head or two. But then again, a dead head looks remarkably similar to an undead one. Well, he's not wrong. Well, you're alive at least. And we have some cash and we have good numbers to our party. They may be crippled, but numbers is probably going to be the most important thing I can do. As far as keeping my company strong. So I will happily take it. And we have no recruits, sadly. We do have this really nice headpiece, which I would love to utilize. I don't want to buy this. This is basically 50% extra. Goat cheese, that's tempting. Anything is cheaper? No, just bare ham is expensive though. I'm not going to try and buy that. Yeah, what else? Yeah, buy some goat cheese. And I can't... Well, I got shields. Well, everything's already above average, so let's move on to the next town and see if we can find something else. And I gotta keep in mind medical supplies could be a concern with the wounds that we have inflicted. And even medical supplies are ridiculously overpriced, god damn it. I guess you guys are staying wounded for the time being. Actually, do we have another quest here? Is there another one? There is, 2 skulls. Ugh. Let's at least have a look at it. As you enter, you'll see, hey, it's Malt again. He and one of his servants are nailing a box shut. Good seeing you sell sword. Oh yeah, we read this before, dang it. Where he just assembles the box for us. So I need this crate here delivered to Ehrenstad about a day east. Oh, we have to go back where we went. I'm listening. This will be yours if you are 220 gold for going back where we came. I'm okay with that. 240, I'll get the extra gold. Although, I don't expect to buy anything there, but maybe there's another mission or 2 there for us in waiting. Oh. Hey, look, easy pickings. Easy pickings. Get back here. God damn it, he's running too fast. A single corpse, what is it? Although this thing could be leveled up, but basically this thing eats corpses and then gets more buffed up as a result. Okay, it's just a basic loner. Alright, it's time to inspire the men, I think. Everyone, sit back and watch your champion at work. We are going to have ourselves a right honorable duel. I know you've been wounded. I know are suffering. But I am ready to show you how it's done. Although, without a doubt, he's going to just step up here and I'm not going to get a height advantage. But, let's see what happens. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he can get here, so we'll back up 1 space just to be safe. See if he wants to do an honorable duel or not. The coward. He's already shown his cowardly ways. Just hang back and let him come to you if he's not going to fight me in honorable combat. Let's see if he's man enough to fight me. As man as he probably can be. I figure as much, but you know he screwed up. Because guess what's going to happen now? Let me just wait with everyone just in case. Actually, I should just get adjacents for the bonus that I would get, honestly. He screwed up, and this is why I want the adjacency bonus to boost it up, but he still did. There is how it's done. And very underwhelming, but I'll take the free experience though. It would have been nice if we got to the loot too. That was an odd encounter. I wonder what exactly happened for him to only be a single one. Oop. During camp, while relaxing after the day's walk, Odmar comes up to you with a pair of dice and a cup in hand. He asks if you wish to have a little game. The rules are quite simple. You roll the dice from the cup. Whoever has the highest numbers wins. It's pure chance. The wager will be 25 crowns per dice roll. Chances are... Let's see, I can't remember his back. He's a gambler, but I don't think he's a cheat, right? You roll the dice, landing is 13. He rolls a 6 and I won. Easy 25 crowns. I don't even know how high I can roll, that's a bit of a problem. So, I'll take my free 25 crowns. If I knew the odds, well honestly it's pure chance regardless, isn't it? Okay, we have someone going this way. They're not fresh tracks though. These were probably my... Is it safe to say these may have been my tracks? I don't think that's possible. But yeah, how much money am I burning? 38. So gotta keep that in mind with a bigger company like this. Trading caravan, so they're doing fine. Trading caravan there. At least we know who was walking around. Let's see if there's anything waiting for us as far as new missions or new objectives or anything like that. Alright, there's a 240 crowns. There's that 2 skull mission again. Public executions. Ooh boy. A public execution is not to be missed and provides entertainment for the whole family. These are grim people. Food and drink are abundant during such an occasion, but merchants may also try to take advantage of spectators. What does that ultimately mean, I wonder? It's getting cheaper, but do I honestly want to get it? I honestly don't feel like getting it. And how overpriced is everything? Everything's pretty much overpriced. And I need a new armor, more chest piece, right? Because that tunic's gone, that tunic's gone. I am gonna need to repair some of this stuff, dang it. That is not worth it though, is it? Well, it is 20 tools as opposed to 10. I don't want to do it. We haven't had much luck elsewhere though, so I'll go with it. Alright, healing up our men will take... Yeah, we don't have enough medical supplies for everyone to heal. So let's see what the mission brings. Alright. So more convoy transferring, is it? I figured jump at an opportunity. Let's see. A fellow resident residing in Sunset. Oh, I need you to take this certain package to Gunnar of Sunset. A fellow residing in Sunset. Who would have thought? This cargo has undoubtedly garnered some ill-intentioned eyes, which is why I need your men watching it for me. If you're interested, which you should be, let's talk numbers. Another 210 crowns? Fine. I didn't want to stay here anyway. No one here is cheap or affordable. And I did buy... Yeah, I did buy this stuff. Actually, I don't want to sell this stuff anyway because I'm not going to get good value out of it. With everything overpriced. Where is Sonstad? There we go. That's convenient. That's where we want to go. Actually, it's about to be nighttime, so let's actually sleep, help with the healing a bit, and hope my medical supplies don't run out. At least it'll help recover their gear. It probably was not worth it, was it? I repaired pretty much their armor, basically, their chest piece, so maybe it's worth it compared to just buying new pieces of armor. And otherwise, we're in good spirits. Just a question, what the heck to do with this? Well, I guess, Lord Walker, you're getting an upgrade. Congratulations. You got yourself a fancy metal top hat. Well, not a top hat, but it's close enough. And it certainly isn't a cowboy hat. I apologize. Hopefully it's close enough with that wide brim, that wide trim there. Now, I am wondering if Ghoul's Crave is worth going to eventually. Well, maybe if I can get 2 more men or something like that. Since I'm not really going to get much payment, in all honesty. You will die. What? Such little faith in me. Probably going to... I wonder if you're referring to Ghoul's Crave or not. But that's some simple money there. It is burning through my food. My tools are repaired. How about provisions? Yeah, not going to recover fully. Easy money though. What do we have for missions? Rebuilding efforts, so it sounds like they have a bit of a bandit problem. And I would like to get extra men. Just don't know if I would have the gear to make it beneficial. Well, I do have a spear. That could be useful. Who would be better? Who's the best suited with a spear? 56. 51. Alright, you're getting the spear. And we're going to need to get you a proper shield, I guess, too. And what the heck do you have? Oh, you have nothing. Well, you're a body at least. We can hope on that. And how are the prices here? Still excessively overpriced. So I'll just take another wooden shield for our new pikemen. We have food to last us, what, 2 days? Alright. Oh wait, wrong person. Wrong person. You're probably better with the shield, but... Oh, I put it in the backpack. There we go. And you get the buckler. And how are you doing? Lower hit points, but you'll recover. You will recover. Now, with that said, let's have a look at our mission. Wenzel, the trade master, welcomes you and walks you towards Sunstead Square. There's a party of peasants milling about, but when they see you, come in, they shape up and start talking as though they've been expecting you all along. They mostly talk in descriptors. Oh yeah, we've seen this before too. Ooh, the men here say they saw some oddities out in a spot by the name of Cool's Crave. Well, now I have extra incentive. Just southeast of here. Naturally, they weren't out there for no reason. They were looking for something by the name of Seal of the Sun, a relic dear to the town for through it we pray for food and shelter. Oh, this is the dang necromancer and having to fight ancient ones, isn't it? Alright. I kind of know what to expect. It's just a question of how many of them we have to fight. No extra pay. I remember doing this one before. This had 4 ancient ones. I don't know if we should expect more of that though. But if it is skeletons, we need some good blunt weaponry. Let's see, we have a bunch of knives, we have a club, we have 2 axes, which should be decent. I'm hoping against the skeletons, because they can go through shields really well. And I have the money to afford it. Who's the best candidate? 57, 56, so you're going to get the bludgeon. And then we'll switch over to wooden club to someone decent at swinging. Yeah, you are pretty wounded. Needless to say, you aren't going to do a whole lot for the time being. This is probably not worth it, but to continue building up and hopefully with good control and management, we might be okay. Maybe. It's almost nighttime though. Even though it's not really a big deal, but you never know when I might get ambushed. And my medical supplies aren't getting spent too much yet. Oh, it's still nighttime, dang it. I thought it was closer to day. Alright, let's go. Medical supplies still haven't been spent yet. Which I don't know what to make of that just yet. But I might still need to buy more medical supplies anyway. Alright, this could be the end of us. Black Templar was predicting we were gonna die. Let's try and make his predictions wrong. I thought we saw some undead things here before, now it's unknown garrison. Which makes me wonder what to expect. There we go. Finding and bagging a seal of the sun was easier than expected. Finding a group of undead men, top-heavy with rustic armor and wielding spears in a tighter military formation than ever, the highest paid army in the realm, not so expected. 2 arms. So it is some ancient auxiliaries. Only 4 of them, but they are well equipped. And they have shields, which can be problematic. Choke points are key. 2 choke point there. Again, I'm wondering about positioning. Because this is definitely a terrible spot to go. And sadly, this is not a good layout for me because they would have the high ground. But there is some good choke point, vantage points over here. Maybe. I'll need to see what the layout looks like. If there's a way I can focus my attacks, that would be great. More walls. Yeah, my armor is slower than them, unfortunately. Yeah, it is unfortunate. Might not be an issue if I had gotten the trait to reduce the penalty for my armor, but we'll see what happens. And they have fancy ancient weaponry too. I'm just curious about the layout here. This looks like it could be a good spot for me. Let's see, yeah, good choke point here, good choke point here, and good choke point here. If I can get multiple people to gang up on one, that would be great. Because sadly, I'm not going to benefit from the high ground very well. Oh, that is completely blocking positioning. Okay. So I can't use that. So once I'm in here, I am sort of decent until they go up here. Dang it, I'm limiting my movement, but I guess that's okay. No, I didn't want to wait. Alright. Yeah, my champion's gonna go last. He'll probably fill in the gap. And we'll see if... Let's try and bait them another turn this way. Get them as close to this bottom portion before we get everyone in there, ideally. Which makes me wonder if I wait. Have them come here. I am worried about the initiative order with that said. Just a teeny tiny bit. Because I want to make sure I'm in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can get here and only one of them can attack me next turn. I think that's what I would like to do. I did accidentally wait with you, and you already moved. I kind of want them to spend one more turn going in here. It's going to hurt my initiative turn order though. And then that way they spend so much time if they want to circle around. Wait and let them come closer. Because I'm not using that terrain yet, so they have no reason to go north. So come closer. And also he will have to wait, but that's fine. Now that is an odd move pattern. But let's get everyone up here now. I don't know who would be best up there, that was the only problem. Oh boy, maybe I should have moved them more. That's... Oh well, we could still fall back regardless. Maybe even if I may have hurt myself a tiny bit. This is still a good vantage point regardless. Okay, he makes in there and then I get over here. Now, will they continue to make their way over this direction or not? Only one way to find out. Sadly, I don't think they can get melee this turn, which means... Oh, I think they waited. I gotta keep in mind they may be moving northward due to that fog of war. There they are. Now I would love to slash at them right now. I wouldn't have the extra accuracy bonus, especially with their dang shield, though. So let's just get ready for whatever may be coming. Since 3 of them are down here, that's the best I could ask for. I just need to figure out how to best position myself now. Anything could happen here. It might be better to be one space further back, but not necessarily able to do that. Okay, shield wall, you are ready. Now let's see where they go. Of course, they're gonna go move before I do. So let's see how many of them we can fight. If we can funnel them in nicely. Okay, he burnt most of his action there, and there's only one, and they're getting ready to flank. Alright, just hold the line there. You're going to get surrounded, but you will have the high ground to help. Good hit there. Now, brothers, you're going to have to get ready to support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get on moving and get ready to fight. Just a question of how to get the most out of these modifiers, because if he dies, then I want to try and get ready to swarm them, because then I can move behind them if I'm lucky. Going up here is not helpful, because that's going to take too much time. And falling back, I like the idea of falling back if they start commit to this way, but again, I don't know what the odds are to hit me very well. To kind of be able to make the best decision there, and I probably didn't even need to do that. Alright, everyone wait. Hold the line there, Lord Walker. That is fine. I am interested to see where he goes, because he's going to get surrounded too if he moves up. He is shield walling though, and just in case, I'm going to wait with you and see if I can murder it. One down. I will not abandon you, Lord Walker. You will live, goddammit. But now I have to plan out how I'm going to... I would love to go down here next turn, actually. I probably... Yeah, this is going to be a bit risky, because again, I don't know how likely you can get away. But I would like to think you could just back up safely and then I take that spot. I want to believe, anyway. I just don't know if there's a... I just can't run the numbers in my head due to lack of experience to say if that's the right choice or not. Because I also want to walk up here and wail on this guy too, but he's going to get ganged up on if I'm not careful. It's only 26% chance, not worth it. So we'll see if the AJC bonus helps us. Sadly, not much you can do. I can try to destroy the shield. What are my odds to hit? 31. It's probably worth just shield breaking. I don't know how much damage this actually will take, though. Can we break it? Nope. It is taking a beating. Now fall back. Ah, dang it, he got hit. I was hoping maybe the height advantage would be useful here. Now he doesn't have the shield wall to help him. I don't even think I could stun this thing, so it might not even be worth trying. Not gonna look good here, because they're gonna attack you next. No, Lord Walker down! Again, I don't know what the odds were for you successfully dodging, otherwise I would have shield wall if you dang it. Can we find anywhere? Well, can I find the odds for the dodge? Lord Walker has 9 lives. That's all it says there. Oh, did 9 lives already trigger? Is that what happened? I have honestly no idea, honestly. Shield broke. Now we're gonna try and break you. For what the wrong you have just done here. That's 2 down. Although I don't know how to get the best position. Bit of a problem. Both of them are marked though. You sadly are not very good at hitting things. Keep that shield wall going. And just tank those hits. Okay. You got a good hit on me, despite the high ground. Ooh, you got a good hit on me. Yeah, I want the adjacency bonus. This might be worth it. Then, can we get a good hit in? Nah, I hit the shield, dang it, and I don't even know how much damage we even did to the shield because of that. Yeah, I would like to keep hitting this thing, but the shields are going to be problematic. And it can't do good damage to the shield anyway. Let's see, who gets to go? Just the guys that did not wait, basically. Or did not attack, anyway. So we'll wait, see if they don't die. And see if we can at least get modifiers for them. Alright, shield wall is still active. That's fine. Try and break his shields. We are going to wait for the extra bonuses. Oh, he fled. Panic, we'll see about cleaning up the rest for you. Can we kill him with the modifiers? Ah, dang it, hit the shield again. Alright, someone might die here, especially with friggin' 5% chance. Can we kill it? Without having to rely on my sword? Probably not. You're gonna gang up on him. He's alive, if not breaking. Shield's still not down. He is gone at least, but doesn't mean much yet. We may lose another unit here, alas. And I didn't even need the shield wall, dang it. That was unnecessary. There you are, kitty. You're back again. Oh, that's 2 down. It's an improvement at least. Yep, he's too fatigued to actually attack normally, but can you hit? Sadly, no. Is splitting the shield even worth it? It probably is to let everyone else attack. If it has 20 hit points. 74 to hit normally, though. Hit the head, but shield's still going. You can shield wall there. Just give me a JCC bonus at least. One, almost there. Can we... Okay, took the low ground target, that's fine. Finish him! Lord Walker, you're still alive! You're traumatized, though. And you are heavily wounded, but you're alive because of 9 lives. Thankfully. Now we just gotta get your wounds treated. You did not die this day. It's just a shame you were not able to dodge like I wanted you to. Since again, don't know the specifics to make that work reliably. The seal of the sun is in hand, but at what cost? Strange men, if you can call them that, attacked the company and you swear one of them specifically pointed you out. As though you committed a crime that went beyond space and time. We read this before as well, dang it. Oh well, you're not the sort to dwell on these things. What you're here for is a relic, which is what you got. And for a good payday which awaits you with Wenzel the Trade Master. We have succeeded in dealing with those bastards. Was it worth it? Probably not. But I am interested if this gear could be useful. We got a spear, we got a broken sword, 2 broken swords, and extra shields that are not really as resilient. Ooh, we got an ancient headpiece though. It's progress, it's extra gear. I can use it to upgrade people. And we're going to need food, medical supplies, we need pretty much everything. Sonet's now in high spirits, good. Yeah, I basically have to buy everything if I want to get us back in fighting form, won't I? And alas, this stuff is expensive. We're basically burning more gold than we are just repairing, unfortunately. Alas. Oh well. It's another victory, at least it's at least another thing done. And what are your traits, Ottoman? I can't remember max roll on the attack, good defensive rolls. So I'm fine with you being a frontliner. If you make it that far at least. And yeah, let's continue on with the 9 lives route. It may not mean much, but you can still fight for me. And actually, how is everyone else's gear? Probably not very good. Edmund's in good shape. You're in good shape. Lord Walker's armor gear is decent. My gear is actually in decent shape right now. It's medical supplies we'll have to deal with, dang it, and it's expensive here. Well, I think what we're going to do is I'm probably going to call it here for now. Going to have to figure out long and hard, or think long and hard on how to manage these funds. Since it really feels like buying tools and supplies and medical supply for people that are not really going to live very long might not be really advantageous for me. Because it's easily cost me more money, it seems like, to repair and heal them than is just maybe replacing them. Maybe. At least it's cost me more than the actual reward, which is a bit of a problem. Either way, thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.